tripod. Sorry, I'm shaking it, guys. Give me a second. Always the glasses. Every time. And I literally like wiped them before I came. Hello, hello. Welcome to Mini Read Wednesdays. All right. There she is. I was just going to say, waiting for my moderator, but there she is. Right on time. All right, guys. So this is how it's going to go if you weren't here last week. So I do it like a group reading, right? So just put your person's name in the comments if you want somebody to come through. Don't tell me who they are. I just want a name, right? And then what's going to happen is I'm going to see who comes through. And if you have another, like a psychic question, put that in there too. Sorry, guys, my phone's been blowing up. So yeah, just go ahead and put your people in there, and I'm going to do my thing, and we're going to see who comes through. Okay, right away, I'm picking up. So I'm praying that TikTok cooperates tonight. First, I got to talk. And let your comments come through tonight so you can answer my questions. So if this feels like it fits you, let me know. If you're just hopping on, tell us who you are. Well, don't tell me who you are tonight because otherwise I won't know who you're asking for. So just put the person that you're wanting to come through, their name in there. Don't tell me who they are, relationship, nothing. I just want their name. Okay? Hey, Julie. All right. So we're going to see who's coming through. I'm already picking up a father. So let me do my thing here. Oh, and he's a strong presence. Oofda. Who said Ronald earlier? Heather. Was Ronald your father? Okay. I'm thinking that's who's coming through. Were you his baby girl? Give me a sec, guys. Sometimes it takes me a minute to pull them through here. Okay, I don't normally use this word, so I don't know why he is, but I'm hearing don't fret. Does that make any sense to you? Now, keep in mind, guys, sometimes I get other spirits that come in, so whoever's asking in the chat, I might have their loved one talking to me too, so if it doesn't fit, don't be surprised. But I'm hearing don't fret, and I don't use that word, so I just keep hearing don't fret, baby girl. I don't know what that means, obviously. You've been very stressed, so it could be, but he didn't use that word that I can remember. He said this in a very matter-of-fact way. He said, don't stress. He says, stop stressing about it. It isn't going to make it better. You're just going to make yourself sick. That's what he's saying. That's him? Yeah. Okay, now he's saying something about your mother. Has your mother passed? No, she hasn't passed, right? Or has she? Oh. Okay, so I'm gonna say something. I hate these kind of messages, but I never not give a message if Spirit gives it to me. So it's maybe not gonna be something you're gonna want to hear. And it might not be, I mean, our idea of soon and their soon, he's not saying soon, but he's saying that he's going to be there to guide her through, to greet her. And I apologize for my phone, it's always dinging, guys. Holly, if you want somebody, just put their name in the chat. We do this like a group reading, and then I throw it out, and who comes through, comes through. I don't know. I apologize, guys. Let me scroll back. He just keeps telling me he's going to be here to greet her. Thank you for the heart, me. I appreciate that. Sorry, guys. It's really hard for me to keep up with the chat. I can pick up people from the other side, but I also do psychic questions too. So you can put those in the chat. We'll try to get to those too. But we kind of do it like a group reading. It's easier. And you don't have to put the relationship, preferably not the relationship with them. I don't really want to know. I just want to know their name. All right. Let me see if that's all we've got for Ronald. And he's blowing you a kiss. Nope. You don't have to be sorry. Never be sorry. You're fine. Jen, and I forgot to put the thing for readings in there. Can you throw that in the chat? I'll try to remember next week. Sorry. Okay. Let's see who's next. I have a grandmother. I keep picking up a redheaded grandmother. You're welcome, Heather. Anybody in here have a redheaded grandmother? Or a grandmother? Wait a minute. Okay, now I'm kind of hearing mother. So it could be a grandmother, or a mother figure. Thank you for the heart, me. I appreciate that. Not redheaded. Okay. I have somebody who has an attitude. Let's just put it that way. And she's like, I ain't no grandmother. I don't know who this is. Give me a second. Yeah, I'm getting a redhead. And it could be a mother. Grandmother, mother. Although she tells me I'm no grandmother. So I don't know who that belongs to. So if you guys want somebody to come through tonight, just put their name in the chat. Don't put relationship. Aunt. Could it be an aunt? Possibly. Would your aunt have been a mother figure to you? Tanya, I'm just going to answer your question real quick. Does she visit you? Do you think of her at random times? Then yes, she's always right there with you when you're thinking of her. Probably sending you some kind of signs also. Is anybody picking that up for me tonight? Otherwise, we're going to move forward. Sort of, yes. And she wasn't a grandmother, but was your aunt, was she a mother figure to you? Let me see if I can... Okay, I don't know what this means. I'm picking up something with a school bus. Like maybe she'd walk you to the school bus, pick you up from the bus, maybe drove the bus. I don't know what that means. Anybody? Okay, what was the yes for? Sorry, can you elaborate for me? It's just hard to keep up. So if you're just hopping on, if you just want somebody who's crossed over, just put their name. Don't tell me your relationship, nothing, please. And if you have a psychic question, throw that in the chat as well. You do worry. If I don't get to her tonight, Tanya, I do full readings. You can find that if you go to my email in my bio, you can set up a reading with me. We can figure that out. Thank you for the heart, me. I appreciate it. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to figure out no school bus. Okay. She was like a mother to you. All right, guys. Well, I don't know who that belongs to. Natty, no. I'm getting a no. Sorry, guys. Henry. Okay, let's see who's going to come through because I don't know who that belonged to. It could have been somebody hopped on, hopped off. It's hard to say. Okay, I'm getting a daughter. Somebody have a daughter in here that's passed? I know that's not a lot to go on. Let me see what else I'm getting. Okay, I'm kind of feeling like if you had a daughter that passed either 30, maybe 20s or 30s. Anybody? If there's somebody, Victoria, you're looking for in particular, just put their name in the chat. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to keep up here with the... Has anybody had a daughter that has passed? Maybe in their 20s or 30s. I'm thinking maybe closer to 30s. Thank you for that, heart me. I appreciate that. Okay, me. Okay, you two did. What, Casey? And what was your name, me? That said me? Okay, just put your mom or dad's name in there. Or both their names. Thank you for the follows, guys. If you are wanting a full reading and I don't get to you tonight, I do those. I offer those. Just send me an email. That's in my bio. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to keep up. Denise, you had a daughter. Okay, let me see what else I can get about this daughter. They just keep showing me, and I don't know why this. Okay, so I'm just getting a little girl that wore pink, had her hair in pigtails. Really long pigtails, though. You know what I mean? Not tiny ones, like, you know, long pigtails. Like a pink sundress. Does that fit with your guys' daughter when she was younger? Anybody? Yep. Denise? Yep. I just heard mom. Okay, hold on. So it goes to Denise. I heard, I know you missed me, but you need to move forward, move on. Have you not moved on? Denise? You gotta go? Please don't go. She wants you to know that you need to move forward. Okay. I don't know if she's leaving. Please don't leave. Or did she already? I'm only seeing good. Tanya, I don't know how you say your name. Sorry. I don't mean to slaughter it. Okay, guys, well, we're going to move on. I don't know if she's... Okay, now I'm picking up a son. I actually have two different coming through, so give me a second. I don't know why I'm getting... Okay, so I'm picking up two, and I'm not sure who I'm picking up. I have a father figure coming through and a son coming through, but I keep hearing Bobby. Does anybody in here have a Bobby or Robert that was the father or a son? I'm not quite sure. I'm getting conflicting. Rob, your dad was Robert, Natty. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, I think it goes to, okay, it could be your son, Bob. See, this is why I do it as a group read, because if I pick somebody, I could be getting in several. But I think this one's going to Natty Shirley. Give me a second. Well, let's see if this fits with whichever, because I'm getting, I went quickly. They're worried that you're worried they did not go quickly. Does that fit, Natty? Or it could be Shirley for her son, Bob. I didn't suffer, is what I'm hearing. And like I said, it was for a Bob. You wasn't there, so you don't know. Can you guys elaborate just a little bit better for me? And maybe something to do with a car. Okay, so does that resonate with one of you guys? Like I said, I was getting a Bobby, a Bob, Robert, something. No? Okay. What about the quickly part? This is what I hate, because I could be picking up 4 different... Put your child's name in there, Kim. Just the name. Reba, I'm getting yes. Car was my mom, possibly. Okay. We're still back at Robert. Hang tight with the girl that just said something about your mom and your car, but I'm still getting... I'm seeing something with a heart. They showed me a heart, like a beating heart. Is that relevant with you guys? Okay, your husband, but I was getting a son or a father, not a husband. Natty, did your dad have anything with his heart? Yeah, they just show me a beating heart. Yes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was for you, Natty. Yeah. The majority of it anyway. And he wants you to know that he coded, yeah. And he said he was already, it sounds like he had already passed. So he went quickly, and he wanted me to reassure you that he went quickly. Okay. All right, guys, let's move on. That was your message, and I'm pretty sure it was for Natty. You're welcome. And he says he loves you. All right, guys, if you want somebody, just put their name in the chat. Nothing else. You don't have to tell me who they were. Sorry, guys. You have to understand, Spirit does not like to wait their turn, so I have a whole bunch of them bombarding me tonight. Okay, I'm getting a sister. And I just keep hearing Linda. Now, Linda could be your name, their name. I don't know. Or it could be a sister-in-law. Somebody that was like a sister. Could be a best friend, too. Alchemy, is that a yes for me? Okay. Can you elaborate for me just a little bit more? Was your sister's name Linda? Or a best friend or somebody that was like a sister? Your aunt? I don't know if it was an aunt. I keep getting... Or a sister-in-law? Yeah, I'm getting sister. Not like an aunt. It would have been like a sister, a best friend who was like a sister-in-law, something with Linda or Lydia. Anybody? Is that ringing a bell with anyone? And there again, it could be somebody that's already hopped off. Let's see. Oh, they're bombarding me bad tonight, guys. Give me a sec. She would have been a blonde. Does that not fit anyone? We have 70 people in here. So can you imagine I have 70 people in here? That means I have 70 spirits on the other side, at least, bombarding me. Okay. Okay, well, we'll just keep going then. Okay, I'm getting a brother. So this would be somebody's brother or brother figure. So it could have been a best friend, a brother, a brother-in-law, a brother figure. Jack. Do we have somebody in here that had a brother, brother-in-law? Jack? That be for you, Alchemy? Maybe. For some reason, they're showing me tall, like a really tall person. Whoa, 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 whoa. Back up a second. Linda, that just followed me. Did you have a sister, sister-in-law, or like a best friend sister that passed away? Okay. That's where it's at. Alchemy, give me a sec. Okay, what was it to you? Because I'm pulling in like a best friend was like either a sister or sister-in-law, or like I said, it was a sister, sister-in-law, best friend, something. We couldn't figure out who it fit. So that person's name wasn't Linda. They were talking to you. Are you still here, Linda? Oh my gracious, guys. They're coming through like crazy tonight. Okay. What relationship would it have been? Been like a sister, a best friend? Because I'm hearing she's saying you were her best friend, which obviously could be your sister, your best friend who was like a sister. I don't know. Sorry guys, it's so hard when I'm trying to wait for the comments to come through. Your cousin, was she like a sister to you? That would make sense. Okay. Yes. Okay. She wants you to know she's at peace. She makes me feel like you don't feel like she's at peace. Would that make sense? Okay. All right. So that's your message for tonight. Your cousin, who is like a sister to you, wanted you to know, Linda, that she is at peace. She just said, tell her I'm with her. Thank you for the heart me. I appreciate that. She's with you all the time is what she says. Okay, guys, give me a second to take a breather here. See if we can. Okay, guys, you got to wait your turn. Come on, help me out here. And I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to Spirit. They don't like to wait their turn. Okay, yeah, let's get back to Jack. Jack, are you still here? Okay, now was Jack your brother or brother-in-law? Alchemy. And do you have a name? I'm glad we got to deliver that message because she was very adamant, and it's like, but all I kept hearing was Linda. And it's like, Nicole. Okay. So was Jack your brother or brother-in-law or a brother figure? Did you tell me that already? I apologize. Kind of have a lot going on up here. Brother. Okay. I heard, hey sis. Did he call you that? Very close. Yeah, I could tell. And she was distraught because I wasn't getting my message to Linda. So when I saw your name pop up, Nicole, I heard, were you guys like very, very close? Okay, because I was seeing this, right? So I was seeing this like you were very close, and I was hearing two peas in a pod. And now I just heard inseparable at times. Okay. He just said you got this. And I obviously I don't know what that means. He's like, you got this, sis. Does that make any sense? Okay. He's like, you got this. And then he just brought through the song, which is very ironic because this is the song that I got in a reading this morning. Or no, it was from my guide this morning for my message for the collective. I was getting, don't worry, every little thing's gonna be all right. Okay, guys, I can't sing. All my talent went to my daughter. Thank you for the heart, me. I appreciate that. So, oh my gosh, very strong present. I just got chills. Okay, I don't know if that song has significance, but he's like, don't worry, every little thing's gonna be all right. Used to sing that all the time. Okay, I just find that ironic because that was the song I was getting in my message this morning. So if you go back and check out my morning message, you'll see that. Anyway, thank you for the heart, me's, guys. I appreciate that. That's your message. All right, guys, let's see who we got next. Okay, I'm getting a mother figure, which could be an aunt, somebody who was a mother figure to you, which could be a grandma. Just keep putting their names in the chat, guys. I'm doing the best I can. I get who I get. All right, let's see whose mother we got here. Okay, I'm hearing a Debbie. So it could be a mother figure, right? Like maybe a grandmother. I'm hearing Debbie. So it could be your name, their name. Let's see here. Diane? I don't know. No. I'm sorry. If you would like a reading and I didn't get to you tonight, know that you can go down in my bio, send me an email, and set up a full reading if you would like. I do offer 30-minute sessions and an hour session. All right. Oh, I'm Debbie. My mom passed. Okay, there we go, Debbie. I would say that our message is for you then. Okay, let's see what your mom's got to say. Sorry, guys. I'm trying. I got 65 people in here, which means I got at least 65 spirits on the other side trying to come through to me all at the same time. All right, Debbie, what do we got? Was your mom very bubbly? I'm getting bubbly suddenly. Yes. Okay. I'm getting a very bubbly, happy woman. Their personalities like to come through. I don't know why. I just keep hearing shopping. Do you like to go shopping? Did she like to go shopping? Guys, I'm trying to get to as many as I can. I'll never get to 66 of you. But if you would like a reading, you can send me an email and we can set up our full reading if you would like. Okay, let's see what else we got. Okay, is Debbie still here? You do? May, did you have a Debbie as a mom? Deb. I'm pretty sure this is for Deb, though. I don't think it's the one you pinned, Jen. I think it's this Deb. Yes, okay. May is a Debbie, okay. I think it's for the other Debbie, though. Okay, so I'm seeing a very bubbly woman with like with, one of those older style aprons, not the new style, that you tie around the neck, but like the kind like your grandmother would have worn. Does that fit? No? Nope, neither one of you. Okay, let's see what we got here. Why? And they might just be showing it to me for a reason. Let me see. Okay, so what I'm gathering is that the apron's not the important part. They were just trying to show me that that person loved to bake. Did either one of your mothers love to bake? So it wasn't the apron that was the significance. It was, they were just showing me that, okay? Yeah, I'm positive it's for that, Deb. Very bubbly woman. Okay, hold on, guys. They're bombarding me. Okay, now she's taking me to Christmas. So it would have been, I'm kind of gathering Christmas baking. Because I'm feeling Christmas and like baking cookies at Christmas time. Yeah. It's for the Deb. It isn't for Debbie. I'm positive it's for the Deb, but okay, let's see if she's actually got a message here. Okay, hopefully this will distinguish between the two of you. Did either one of you have a sister? Okay, that's what I'm saying. I was positive it was for Deb. Because she's referring to my girls. Did she like to brag about you? Okay. Yeah, I see her bragging. My girls were beautiful. That's kind of how I probably didn't say it as good as she did. My beautiful girls. Did she used to show your picture? To people like you and your sister's pictures? Yeah, because do you remember, I don't know if you're as old as I am, so I'm dating myself here, but that's okay. So back in the day when you would get a wallet, you would get like, the picture thing that would like fold up in your wallet. That's how I seen it, right? Like I see her like, these are my girls. You know what I'm saying? She says, yes, I know you miss me. And I don't know what this means. Yes, Joan, just know they're always at peace. And you can just talk to them. You don't have to ask me. Okay, so she got very kind of somber. Shoot, and I just lost what she said. Give me a second. Dang it, what did she say? I should have wrote it down. I don't know if this makes any sense, Deb, but something about it had to be this way or that way, or it's not exactly how she said it the first time. Put his name in the chat, Joan. Did Deb leave? Because if so, we're going to move on. Oh, there we go. Okay. There she is. There was something that she had to have her way that she regrets. Is the only way I know how to explain that at the moment. Like, I just keep hearing, I'm sorry it had to be this way, or had to be that way, or I don't know if that makes any sense. Okay. Okay, then I just heard, I should have just let you do it. I don't know what she's... Does that make any sense, Deb? I'm going to have to move on. Or do it your way. I'm not sure exactly what she's trying to... But she definitely wants you and your sister to know that she loved you. Okay. I'm going to move forward. I hope you got that, because I can't. You're welcome. Okay. Let's see, who do we got next? Keep in mind, guys, I got 45 people in here, so I've got 45 spirits on the other side fighting for my attention. I apologize. Okay, I have a son. I believe it's a son. Somebody in here lose a son. Maybe Taylor. Tina. Would have been a Tyler or Taylor, maybe. Your son, Tyler. I'm assuming that's what you're trying to write. Okay, Jen, we want to pin that. There we go. Thank you. Okay. Yes. Did he pass fairly young? Okay. Yep. He's like, Mom. I just heard him say, I had such a beautiful mother. But yeah, he was very assistant. He was like, Mom, hold on. I missed that. He was funny. Yeah, I'm kind of picking that up. He goes, yep, that was me. I was the jokester. Class clown. He's copping to it. Was he the class clown? The jokester like he's copying to? He goes, somebody had to do it. I love Spirit. He wants you to know he's at peace. And I just heard it didn't hurt. I don't know what that means. Does that make any sense? Okay. He's making me feel like his guides, his angels, it's almost like I don't know how to describe it. Like they almost took him out of his body so he wasn't feeling that pain at the end. Right? If your parents have passed and your son has passed, know that your son is fine. If that's what you're worried about, Reba. Okay, hold on. Let's go. He was a pagan. Well, first of all, let me just say that those words don't mean what people think they mean, right? We've kind of been brainwashed in this world and they try to paint things in a different light than what they really are. All right? So I'm just going to throw that out there for you. Yeah, but he wants you to know he's at peace. Thank you for that, Rose. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's his message. He wants you to know he's at peace. And it didn't hurt. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and move on. Just keep putting names in the chat. Let's see what we got here. Just keep in mind, like I said, I got 44 in here. That means I got 44 spirits bombarding me all at the same time. Boy, that came through really quickly. I don't know who this is. I'm getting like a Chuck. Anybody in here know a Chuck? Your name could be Chuck. Their name could be Chuck. You're welcome. He has a great personality still on the other side. Well intact, Mr. Jokester. You know a Chuck? So we might be May. A cousin? And that was Debbie, right? Debbie, did you have a cousin, Chuck, that passed? Okay, let me see who it's for, guys. Okay, this is going to sound funky, and I don't know if this applies or where it applies. So I'm seeing like a barn, a farm. Maybe you played together on a farm. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what's coming through. Does that fit either one of you? And it doesn't necessarily, well, spirits come to family reunions if you tell them to come there. They like to be included, actually. Just on that side note, Susie. They like to be included. So, like, if it's their birthday or something, have a cake at the family reunion and celebrate them. They love that. Debbie, was that a yes? Or was that the yes from before? You're so welcome. You can take them anywhere they go. They love to go with you. So, Susie, just know that. Nope. Okay. The one that lost the son, does that apply to her? Is she still here? Was it Tina? I forget her name. I just saw a woman go, oh, I was there. She goes, I wouldn't have missed it. Actually, she said, I wouldn't have missed it for the world. That sounds like her. Yeah. Yep, she was there. All right, let's see if we're going to get any more about this Chuck. I'm seeing a man with a mustache. Did he ever have a mustache? Anybody? Are my two Chuck people still here? I'm seeing a Chuck with a mustache. Or did they leave? Should we move on? Your husband's favorite actor. I don't think that's what we're talking about, but all right, guys, I'm gonna move forward if that's not resonating. If have they hopped off? All right, let's see who else we got. Okay, I'm picking up on like a daughter. And I just keep hearing Brenda. So it could be your daughter's name, your name. Do we have anybody here that's had a daughter pass? Her name could be Brenda. Your name is Brenda. I don't know why I keep getting Brenda. Let me see what else I'm going to get. Or Brianna. Could be a Brianna. A Bree. Anybody? Or do I need to just keep moving on? Could have been somebody that was on here earlier. Anybody lost a daughter that name might have been Brenda, Brianna, Bree? Yeah, that wouldn't be you. Whoa. Wasn't there just a Brenda Lee that just liked my page? Where are you at? Back up the train. Are you... Somebody just liked it. I just saw that. Brenda. Brenda Lee. Brenda Lee that just liked my page. Where are you? Okay. They don't step forward, then I got to keep going. That was... Okay. Well, I don't know. All right. Well, we'll just keep going then, guys. Actually, it looks like we only got time for maybe 2 more. Let's see. Jen, I don't know. That was so weird because there was a Brenda that liked my page, that was sending me likes. All right, guys. Well, moving forward. Okay, I'm getting a grandpa, grandfather figure. I'm getting a David coming through. I don't know. Nope, it's not a Ray. David, Daniel. Something Davis? I don't... Uncle David? Like, possibly. I don't know why this is coming through. I know it's going to sound silly. Did he used to tickle you? Father-in-law, David? I don't know. Okay, wait. Angie, my late husband's name is Davis. Angie, did he used to tickle you? Something about tickling. I know that sounds silly. I can't help what comes through. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Davis. That's who we're... Angie. You said it was your husband, right? Yeah, he's taking me back to your wedding. And cake. Something about, you know, when the bride and groom feed each other cake. Yeah. Okay. Can you elaborate what the wow was about? Because I don't understand why he's taking me there. Was there a mishap or something funny? I'm not understanding exactly what the significance of that is. He smashed the cake. Yeah. He goes, "Hey, it was funny." Would that have been him? He wants you to understand, and the reason why he took me back to that moment is he wants you to know that he says those were special moments for me. And then he said, She was special to me. That's how he wants you to remember him. I don't know how he passed or any of that. All I can tell you is that he wants you, wow, he's strong. He wants you to remember him back then, right? Not however, I don't know if he was sick or if I don't know. I just know that he's like, remember me this way. Remember those special moments. And this is going to be the last one, guys. Sorry. We'll be back next Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Come back next Wednesday. If you would like a reading, I do offer those. You can find that down in my email below, or send me an email below to get your a reading. Is she still there? Okay. Yeah, hold on. I got to put a puzzle piece together, guys. It's been an hour. There we go. Yeah, he wants you to remember. He doesn't want you to remember how he left. He wants you to remember him. Gosh, he is strong. He wants you to remember him in those moments. All of those, he's like, tell her to take all of those special moments, and that's how I want you to remember my life, not how I left. He goes, how I left this world isn't how I lived. He wants you to remember how he lived. Okay. All right, guys. Well, that's it. If you're not familiar, I also have a YouTube channel. It's under Scorpio Medium. So if you go check that out, if you're not a subscriber over there, I would love it if you went over there to subscribe. I am here Sunday through Wednesday. Wednesdays are our mini read Wednesdays, if I could talk. You're so very welcome. Thank you all for the love, the follows. I appreciate you all. It's too hard to keep up with the chat on mini read Wednesday nights. I do appreciate you all very, very much. Like I said, if you did not get your loved one to come through tonight, if you are interested, I do full readings. All you have to do is go down in my bio, send me an email, and we can set those up. I do have some openings this weekend and next week. So half-an-hour sessions and hour sessions, both available. So if you would like me to read your loved one, go check that out. Let's see. I also have a Venmo down below. So if you are interested and you like my content, you're sure welcome to leave me a tip. Always greatly appreciated, but never expected. And that's pretty much it, guys. And since it's Wednesday, we won't be back until Sunday night. No Sunday this week because it's Mother's Day, right, Jen? I caught myself. Right, Jen? No Mother's Day. So I will be here on Monday with a new topic. And then the following Sunday, Jen and I'll be back with Real Talk. So I'll see you all on Monday. I hope you all have a great night. Remember that you don't need me to talk to your loved ones. They're right there with you. So talk to them. They love it when you acknowledge they're there. Have a great night. Remember to make tomorrow great because it is a choice. And I will be back here on Monday. Till we meet again.